We've worked with a ton of software vendors over the years, and as we get involved with each company, what we find is that there are a number of different key stakeholders that really need to be involved in the overall project. And so typically the first people that we start working with are on the product management side. Often people who have responsibility across an entire portfolio of applications. So these are the people within the organization who are responsible for taking products to market, figuring out packaging and pricing, and how you're going to actually work with customers to sell that set of capabilities into that user base. So product management is typically the initial set of people that we speak with. Very closely aligned with that then is engineering. And of course, as a full entitlement management platform, Zentitle provides a very powerful technology as part of your overall tech stack that can then be integrated with your applications to really abstract out all those go-to-market aspects from your underlying applications. This really gives engineering the leverage they need to focus on building out the functionality for the underlying domain without having to get sort of mired in all the details around how product wants to take that to market. So engineering is a really key stakeholder in terms of instrumenting the applications to be able to take their cues as to what features should be enabled from that entitlement management system. Next would be IT and operations. So of course these are the people in the back office that fit everything together, do all the streamlined operations. So that could be IT, could be a separate area called operations, and sales operations in particular get involved in terms of streamlining that whole process of going from quote to cash, where when an order is actually taken, that it then gets fulfilled into the appropriate set of entitlements that the customers can then activate against. Also very interested in this whole space are finance and legal, since often this forms the underpinning of how revenue is recognized and other aspects. Of course, legal wants to get involved to make sure that this helps everybody be in compliance. Sometimes there'll be a separate compliance function where you want to really have confidence that all of your customers are in compliance with their license terms. And of course, the entitlement management system both helps you document that, audit that, as well as demonstrate that customers actually are in compliance with those terms. And from a customer-facing standpoint, customer support, customer success often get involved because the entitlement view of a customer account is super important, because as they're working with a customer to understand a particular issue, them being able to log on to a system, see what rights they have, understand the usage over time, some of the people that have been accessing the applications, etc., really arms support with very useful information in order to give that customer the best support possible. So these are all the stakeholders that we typically work with. Often we see a number of other areas get involved, project management and so forth. But we look forward to working with all of the people within your team to make your entitlement management, your software monetization project as successful as possible.